What's up, YouTube? So I stopped by the grocery store and picked up a couple cans of pink salmon and a carton of milk and some soap for my body and hair. And it's hot as hell outside. And sure enough, when I'm riding home, the bag that's carrying my soda tears open. Now I caught the soda before it hit the ground. I had to get off my bike to pick up the receipt so I wouldn't lose that. But after that, I was like, really? So I'm like, okay, I'm a couple blocks away from my apartment at that point. And I'm just thinking, don't let the other bag tear. So I had my work bag on me where I had my gallon of milk on me, and that was hanging over my back and stuff. And I'm like, well, okay, just stick this in the bag next to it. And then as soon as I got it all home, I put everything away and shit. Now I want to cool off with some grape Fanta, do a little review on it. So I dropped a box of gloves at work today, and then I stood up too quickly and somehow managed to conk my head on one of the kitchen sinks. And I hate the fact that I'm naturally clumsy, but it's whatever, man. Also, I'd like to address the inappropriate videos that are going around about me. There's just one in particular, or two. One's pixelated, one's not. That was a bit of a social experiment to see what the haters would do. And they did, as I had predicted. They're going to use that masturbation video of me that I made on a porn site once against me, or they're going to try to, but their obsession with my dick is only making me more famous on YouTube, so, you know. That definitely gets the ladies talking, that's for damn sure. It might make some people think, oh, I wonder if he's a porn star. Not likely, no. But after I deleted the video, I knew some sick motherfuckers would save it because they love staring at my junk so much. And when they think they're using the video to get even or to get at me, they're really just sucking my dick is what they're doing. The best way to address that right there. So every time you post or share those inappropriate videos of me, you're really just sucking my dick. You might as well stick your lips on all those pixels and just straight up soak it. Now some of you out there making fun of me probably don't like sucking dick. Well, if you don't like doing that, then quit streaming that video. And then my dick, metaphorically speaking, will be removed from your mouth. But if you're using my own goddamn porn video to make fun of me, it's like I'm the one giving you the ammo to make fun of me. And without that, you'd have nothing on me. They think we gotta find some way to fuck with this guy, because if we tell him his guitar playing sucks, he just posts a video where his guitar is a lot faster and better. So that doesn't work. Oh, I know. Let's use that porn video we saved to our desktops a while back and we'll use it to make fun of him. Ha 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 ha. Meanwhile, it's like, look at me, Mr. Celebrity, and his sex tape over here. I suppose if I got a lot of job training, I'd be the jerk of all trades. Oh, that joke was bad. God damn it. I did it again. I didn't tell you to start playing in my pocket. When I press the stop button, that does not mean start playing in my pocket. Knock your shit off. Yeah, that's weird. I remember when I was in that started when I was in high school. One day I was in class, and one of my classmates, she's like, "Do you hear music?" And I was ignoring her because, I was working on my schoolwork at the time. But then all of a sudden I started hearing it, and I'm like, "The fuck?" I pulled out my little iPod Nano, about yay big, that I had at the time, and it randomly started playing Cradle of Filth in the middle of class. And the weird thing about it is I didn't press the play button. It was just sitting there in my pocket. And ever since it did it that one time, every time I've had a phone that plays music, it does that. Just randomly starts playing in my pocket, and I'm like, what? No, stop. Excuse me. Other than bonking my head on the sink at work and having the bag break open on me on the way back from the grocery store, today wasn't too bad. Sometimes that's all you can do, YouTube, is just live each day one at a time. But these people who make fun of me on YouTube, they want to draw all this attention to me and my dick. It's like, well, it's gonna make me somewhat of a porn star in a sense, but then the bit of mystery behind it, yeah. So when shit, excuse me. So when trolls use that video to make fun of me, they're basically sucking my dick. I must be doing something right on YouTube, otherwise people wouldn't care so goddamn much. And part of me didn't think that one through all the way either. It's one of those things. Looking back on it, if I could have done two things differently with my YouTube career, I never would have made that masturbation video, and I would have kept where I work private. And the reason I say this is because I have this one person calling me, pretending to be management for my apartment complex that I live in. It's not mine, but you get what I'm saying. And it turns out it was just a fan who was really excited, wanted to hear me talk. That's weird because I get this call, so I call the number back, and he's like, "Hello?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is Josh Saunders. You asked about my apartment." And all I hear is, "That's what's up." I immediately hung up thinking it was a troll, but then when I called the number back a couple of seconds later, I asked him, I said, "What's your deal?" And he goes, "Oh man, I'm just a huge fan, man. I was just, dude, it's so cool to actually hear your voice and meet you, and blah, 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 blah." I'm like, oh, okay. And I was immediately preparing to go into defense mode because of how badly I've been harassed on this website. And the thing of it is, though, YouTube, is I've seen other YouTubers like myself, maybe not as cringeworthy, yes, but I've seen other YouTubers go through similar, if not worse, shit from people harassing them. But the people harassing me are being fed stuff to harass me with by me, so, all this obsession with my dick, it's like, really now? I think some of these trolls might be gay, and there's nothing wrong with that if they are, but I'm straight, dude. And you want to draw all this attention to my dick? That's just going to help me out with the ladies. So, yeah, appreciate it, man. Thanks. Just thought I'd clear that out of the way. Okay, this grape Fanta is delicious. It's crisp, refreshing, carbonated, bubbly, sugary grape goodness. Now, I remember when I was a kid and those Fanta commercials came on, and the bunch of hot girls be like, "Want a Fanta? Don't you wanna? Don't you wanna Fanta?" You know what I'm saying? And what that is marketing. Marketing, man. Marketing. One soda I remember growing up, though, was Sprite Tropical Remix. That was the shit. That was like the best damn soda ever. And then they just continued it. Excuse me. And then they kind of brought it back for the summer, and it's like, damn. Yeah, I haven't seen any sold. You could have ordered some on eBay at one point. Yeah. Like, if they wanted to remarket that shit, they could put that Sprite Tropical Remix in a spritzer bottle, like you see on those old cartoons. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah. Spritzer bottle, what the hell is that, you ask? You ever see those old black and white cartoons where the cartoon character pulls out this giant bottle, shakes it up, and just goes and squirts the other cartoon character with it? Yeah, the thing he's holding, it's kind of shaped like a bottle, and it's got a little thing on the end. It's a spritzer bottle. Yeah. Before they came up with this design right here, the resealable cap, a lot of soda back in the day did come in glass bottles. But if you wanted it, it's something much bigger than a glass bottle back in the day. They probably more than likely had it in a spritzer bottle of some sort. But then they came up with this resealable cap design, and that kind of revolutionized it right there. Now, a lot of people on YouTube like to make fun of me, call me names like retard and shit, and I honestly don't care, because I've been called a retard my entire fucking life by various people, so it's nothing new to me, really. When you sit there and call me a retard, I might just say you forgot the high functioning part. So apparently I'm so retarded that here I sit using a can opener. It boggles the mind, doesn't it, YouTube? Now, the important thing to do when you're on YouTube is to not let the haters get to you, and also to learn from your past mistakes. Now, if you want to talk to me, if you're a fan of the videos and you want to talk to me, I would much rather you hit me up on Facebook and add me as a friend or whatever, you know what I'm saying, than calling my work and wasting your time, because that's blatant harassment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want my manager's time being wasted because she has to answer the phone. If he or she has to answer the phone from my YouTube shit. And I'm just grateful that this time it was a fan and it wasn't some troll. You know what I'm saying? Now, remember when I said getting my goat was a figure of speech. It means people are trying to get a rise out of me. And when I said that, people had asked, do you have a pet goat? And I'm like, no. And then it got to the point where they called me in the middle of my work shift and asked if I had a pet goat. And I'm like, dude, really, if you're gonna prank call me, that's not very original. And there is such a thing as star 69, so even if we can't identify who the caller is, if you get star 69, you could have the cops called in your area for harassment. And, you know, if you hate me so bad, fucking talk all the shit you want on my channel, but leave my job out of it, man. I know sometimes fast food's not the most glamorous of jobs, but it's a living, damn it. Yeah, but some people have this attitude towards fast food workers, and it just pisses me off. Huh, I guess you didn't graduate from high school, huh? Dude, stiff you. I got my fucking high school diploma. Yeah, I graduated high school, okay? So, the stereotypical view of fast food workers, it pisses me off. And then you get the pricks who think they're above you because, you know, they don't work fast food. That shit gets even more annoying. Now, this one time, I was doing my duties at work. Someone had made the comment on YouTube, well, what do you do then? Because I thought all they did was serve food. Well, not necessarily. It's not that simple, you know. People gotta have a clean place to sit down. If they come in to eat in the lobby, they have to have a clean place to sit, don't they? So, you know. So even if I don't fuck up on something at work, there's times when I'm just naturally clumsy and I don't mean to, it fucking happens. And so I get paranoid about my hours getting cut because of my natural clumsiness. But anyway, going back to the story. Now, I've told this story before. One time, I was cleaning the lobby, doing my thing, you know what I'm saying, giving customers a clean place to sit down and eat that was well stocked. And these two little girls had come in to eat at Wendy's, and they were with this much, much older woman, and one of the little girls had looked up and asked this older woman, and this is what they asked the older woman, what's he doing? And she was, of course, talking about me. And this old woman responds with, oh, he's cleaning the tables. He does that for his job, but that's a living. That's his living. Sad, isn't it? That's basically what she said was, oh, he does that for a job. That's his living. Sad, isn't it? I'm like, what the oh. I'm like, you know, I've been insulted by YouTube trolls many a times. But to have a lobby full of customers and have just this snobby ass old lady blatantly sit there and say, oh, that's his job, he does that for his living, sad, isn't it? You know what I did? I smiled at her and I walked away, and her look went from snotty to quite shocked. Didn't hear her bitch and complain when she had a nice clean table to sit down at. And when I was out of earshot, I mumbled something like, oh, you know, there are worse jobs out there. Now, shit like that just pisses me the fuck off. But I was in the uniform representing the company, and I'm like, yeah, no. And the ironic thing of it is, YouTube, is about 2 weeks before that old lady was a snobby bitch to me, I'm not shitting you, I saw a video on the news of this Starbucks worker, and the Starbucks worker was flipping out on a customer, and it went viral, and I found out that the lady behind the counter might have gotten fired, and the customer that was yelled at got a huge apology from the company of Starbucks in question, and then they gave her a Starbucks gift card. Now, why exactly was the cashier lady that worked at Starbucks, why was she yelling at the customer? Apparently the customer had come up, and when the customer had asked the cashier lady for a cookie straw, the cashier lady responded with, "What's your name?" And when the customer didn't give her name, she became enraged. And when she started flipping out, typical our modern day society, every time some fucking drama or some shit starts going down and shit, fucking people gotta whip out their fucking smartphones like, hey. And I had about a split second to analyze that situation. When I had a customer, and the customer just flat out be rude to me, and that's the only time something that bad's actually happened. Generally speaking, the customers I work with seem to like me, but that one time it happened, and it was like, you know, the first two things that popped into my head, one was that Starbucks story, obviously, and two was, you know, I've dealt with a lot worse on YouTube, so I just brushed it off like it was nothing. This can opener is a piece of shit. Sitting there trying to open up a fucking can of pink salmon because I'm hungry, and the can opener doesn't want to cooperate. It might have punctured a hole in the can because I can definitely smell it. Oh, that smells good. Now, what I was going to do was eat an entire can of pink salmon on camera for you. Because I know my peeps like watching the weird shit that I do on this channel. And, you know, my channel is not for children, man. Fuck that. Straight up. Now, most of YouTube's seriously inappropriate shit is blocked off and age restricted and what have you. You have to have an account that verifies your age and shit. But parents cannot get mad at the YouTuber or the musician for cussing during their music or their video because that's just them, you know. Oh, but you know, it's a quote from Eminem. You say my tape taught him to swear. What about the makeup you allow your 12-year-old daughter to wear? That side's definitely open. Kind of. Now this is one of those just pop tab can tops where you just you know what I'm saying? Be much easier, but it's the only can opener I got, and I want to make the best of it. But this can of salmon is getting opened whether it likes it or not. This can of fucking salmon is going to be opened whether it likes it or not. And I acknowledge that there's many ways that people can use that video to fuck with me. And, you know, people want to see me suffer so bad. It's like, what the fuck did I do to deserve this? Other than have a very boisterous opinion about a few topics here and there, you know. Trying to clear the air on this sort of thing is not exactly the easiest topic to do on YouTube, but, you know. stops moving. Oh, come on, you fucking piece of shite. At some point, these trolls are going to have to realize I'm a bigger troll to them than they are to me. And that's the brilliance of it. All this exposure from my channel, all puns aside. I want some tasty salmon. Yes, I do. I want this fucking can open up. I can't get the lid all the way open. But maybe I can use a fork for this. Oh, no, where the fuck? This thing right here. Oh, you shitting me. The can's not even... Oh, ho, ho. So I'm sitting here just spinning this thing in circles going, gee, I wonder when it's going to fucking open up. As I sit here and see I'm not a retard, I know how to use a can opener, and then the fucking can won't open up, and it's like, well, that kind of defeats your point, doesn't it? That kind of defeats my point when I sit there and say, well, I'm not a retard, I know how to use a fucking can opener, as I sit here trying to open up the can, and the can doesn't want to open up. It's like... By the power of Lucifer himself, I command you to open the fuck up. I want to eat some fish, man. Maybe I'm not angling it right. You fucking wank. I've never seen a can be this bloody blaming difficult. Okay, I gotta step off camera. Let's try setting it on a flat surface then, instead of holding it in the air. And the funny thing of it is, YouTube, is I've never had a can be this difficult to open. This is truly bizarre. fucking hell. I finally got the bastard open, but I spilled fucking fish juice all over the floor. God damn it. My point exactly, you two. It can't just go fucking smoothly, can it? Nope. Although you want to be careful eating fish, especially if you're around ladies. They might be like, ew, you smell like stinky vagina fish. And I'm like, no, I just had a can of fish earlier. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You know the old expression, right? If it smells like trout, get the fuck out. No, the struggle to get the can open was totally worth it. That's numb. Yeah. The struggle to get the can open, totally worth it. And the way this salmon's made, you can eat it straight. You can eat it straight out of the can. Oh yeah. This one time, I was going through Sonic drive-thru with a friend of mine, and the food's taking forever to get there, and I wasn't even worried about it. You know what I'm saying? And I see some of the girls walking out of that Sonic restaurant that work there, and I remember making this comment. And the comment I made, I'm like, damn, it's not just good, it's Sonic good. I'm like, damn, there's some cute girls working here. And I think one of the girls that worked there heard me, and she didn't get creeped out, but she didn't know who said it, but she heard it. And when she heard that, you know, she smiled a little bit. And I'm like, oh, look at that, I made someone's day. Yeah! Fucking hell. Almost dropped to piece. See, if I had to, I could live off this salmon. It's just good stuff. It's so dank. And fish oil is incredibly good for your heart and shit. Watching an autistic scarf down an entire can of pink salmon. Yeah. Man, I've seen YouTubers on YouTube who are getting death threats from the people that hate them. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with people, man? People say, who I've got, you know, when people make fun of me and say, you've got nothing better to do than make shitty videos, it's like, well, you've got nothing better to do than make fun of me? Like, how sad is it that people's lives are so meaningless and boring and pointless that to entertain themselves, that they find in what they think is an easy target on YouTube, like me, and they're trying to make fun of me and shit. It's like, fuck them. Straight up, fuck them. Now, you have to exhibit some sort of intelligence when you're dealing with trolls. And you have to think 4 steps ahead of these miscellaneous internet peeps. Often battling a troll on YouTube is like playing a rather elaborate game of chess, so to speak. When you're battling a YouTube troll online, it's like playing a game of chess, an elaborate game of chess, so to speak. There we go, 1 whole can of pink salmon. Oh yeah. Well, it was a pain in the ass to get open, but my point being is that sometimes your struggles in life will yield you rewards. That's what I'm trying to get at. The struggles you go through in life can often yield to good reward if you're determined enough. And I'm sitting here fucking with it for a long enough time. I'm like, it gets to a point where it's just like, okay, what the fuck? And maybe I didn't angle it right, but as soon as I fucking got the son of a bitch open, and I got enough of the lid open on one side to where I could just take my hand and go like that, you know what I'm saying? Rip that son of a bitch off. But yeah, if you're ever at the store and you see this in the grocery aisle, you gotta check this out. This is some good salmon right here. Oh look, right there it's got an American flag on it, so you know that this pink salmon is made in the good old US of A. Yeah. Now I gotta wash my fucking hands because I'm covered in salmon oil. I know that might come as a shock to some of you, but yes, I do wash my hands. I know some of you on YouTube might be shocked to find out I wash my hands. Like, holy shit, he does wash his hands. Okay, you sarcastic bastards, calm the fuck down. Now my hands are more wet than some good pussy, am I right? Except to dry it off with. Fuck it, I'll use my shirt. Now, some people like me on YouTube because I'm not afraid to be me. You know what I'm saying? There's probably going to be a lot of protein in fish. There's no denying that. And this fountain is a great way to cool off during the summer heat. Don't you want it? Mm-hmm. I'm not getting paid by any of the companies to advertise stuff for free on my channel. But when it comes to doing food and drink reviews, you know, I have a small market for that. That pink salmon was the bomb. Okay, that was good shit. I would not recommend that if you're not into fish, but if you like eating fish, then, you know what I'm saying. Like, if I had a cat that was at a certain age, I would definitely spoil my cat if I had one. And I'd share a can of pink salmon with him or her. Yeah. I'm generally cool with cats, you know, but I'm more of a dog person. If that makes any sense. Because dogs are just fucking awesome. I don't care what anyone says. The kind of dog I'd like to have would be a Blue Great Dane Weimaraner mix. And they're fairly easy dogs to breed. If you have a female Blue Great Dane and a male Weimaraner, that's all you need. Now, if I had the money to take care of dogs, I would adopt a Weimaraner male from a shelter, and then I'd buy a blue Weimaraner, or excuse me, I'd buy a Blue Great Dane online, and then I'd go pick it up and stuff. And as long as, you know, if you're going to breed small dogs with large dogs, the key is to make sure that the female is the larger of the species. Yeah. I've seen people mix Pomeranians and Huskies. That shit's crazy. They take a male Pomeranian and a female Husky, and oh my god, that is some crazy shit, man. Now, there are some hardcore Weimaraner enthusiasts that say that dog should not be crossbred with any other dog. But when you're crossbreeding a Weimaraner with a Great Dane, I'm telling you right now, it has all the health benefits of a Weimaraner, and then it's got the size of a Great Dane. And Weimaraner Great Dane mixes make excellent family companions. They're very loyal and protective of their family and shit. Then again, most dogs are, but these are some common characteristics when you're mixing the two dog breeds together. But a Weimaraner Blue Great Dane mix is a very pretty dog. Bought me a lottery ticket. Better luck next time, right? That's the fun of playing, really. You know, the what if. So what's the title of this video? Well, haters obsessing over my dick are basically sucking it. That's the title of this video. So if you want to keep going on about my dick with that pixelated video and shit, all you're doing is sucking my dick at that point. You know, you might as well whip your tongue out of your mouth and lick the pixels on your screen. Stick the pixels in your mouth. I acknowledge that, yeah, that was a boneheaded mistake to make, considering that most celebrities don't always turn out the best when their sex tapes are leaked. That's something I should have thought about before doing it, but I was kind of in this mood to prove to trolls that I do just about anything for a couple of views. And that's a dangerous way to get noticed on YouTube. I'm thinking of vocal cover for this video. Just what exactly would I be singing? I could try singing some Nickelback. This is really good pipe tobacco. I'm digging that mixture that I made. All the flavors of tobacco that I ordered mixed, they complement each other quite nicely. And quite often, YouTube, when life gets in my way, metaphorically speaking, it's a lot like the pink salmon can not wanting to open up. And the more it pisses me off, the more determined I am to finish what I started. That's just the kind of person I am. And some people can respect that on YouTube, and some people find that shit to be really obnoxious. So I want to go to YouTube, log in so I can post this video on as well. Look up a song to sing. I'm already logged in. Sweet. And when I looked at this giant bag of pipe tobacco that I have, there's no Surgeon General warning on it. Just a list of the food flavoring that you got for your tobacco, basically. So if you were to choose between vaping or pipe smoking would be a lot healthier than vaping, I can guarantee it. I mean, I tried some of the vapor pens, I like some of the flavors, but maintaining a vape pen is such a pain in the ass. You gotta fill it, you gotta charge it, and if you overfill it, it spits e-liquid juice on your tongue, and that shit's nasty. So I'm gonna give it a shot and see if I can sing How You Remind Me by Nickelback. And nothing that I do on my channel represents the opinions or views expressed by where I work or whatever product I may review. Yeah. Best way to word that. I got a message on Facebook saying that this inappropriate video that people are trying to troll me with is slowing down my musical career. I'm like, well, don't that be it all? So I gotta try a little harder on the vocal covers and get better at guitar to make up for it. Before I start singing it, smoke on some of this pipe tobacco. I enjoy having a good smoke after I've consumed food. It's just natural. When you got arms like these, you know what I'm saying? It don't take long for the ladies to start noticing. It sure as hell don't. Oh, then they find out he's a mild YouTube celebrity who plays a damn good guitar, and he sings. Oh, I've gone to karaoke night before at a bar, and it earned me the reputation around town as being a bit of a rock star. This is definitely a strong aromatic. It leaves a very sweet scent in the air. I'll get to the song here in a bit. I want to kind of prepare myself before I start singing it. Never met it as a wise man. I couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. Tired living like a blind man. Sick and tired of the sense of a feeling. And this is how you remind me. This is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me of what I really am. It's not like you to say sorry. I was waiting on a different story. This time I'm mistaken for handing you a heart worth breaking. I've been wrong, I've been down to the bottom of every bottle. Despite words in my head, sure man, we having fun yet, no, no. Not like you didn't know that. It's maybe I sort of still do. My must have been so bad. 'Cause living with you must have damn near killed you. And this is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me of what I really am. It's not like you to say sorry. I was waiting on a different story. This time I'm mistaken for handing you a heart worth breaking. And I've been wrong, I've been down to the bottom of every bottle. Despite words in my head, scream, are we having fun yet? No, yet, no, yet, no. The man is a wise man, couldn't go to disappointment stealing, and this is how you remind me. This is how you remind me. This is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me of what I really am. It's not like you to say sorry. I was waiting on a different story. This time I'm mistaken for hitting you out with breaking. And I've been wrong, I've been down to the bottom of every bottle. Despite words in my head, screaming, are we having fun yet? 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 No. Alright, so I'm going to do one more Nickelback song for the video. Before I get into that, I'm throwing tendon in line, the clubs we never get in. At the bottom of the ninth, and I'm never gonna win. The left hasn't turned out the way I want it to be. Give me what you want. Want a brand new house on an episode of Cribs, on a bathroom I can play baseball in, and a king-size tub big enough for 10 plus me. That's what you need. I want a credit card that's got no limit, and a big black jet with a bedroom in it. I'll join Mile High Club at 37,000 feet. They're done that. I want a new tour bus full of old guitars on the Hollywood Boulevard. Between here and James Dean is fine for me. So how you gonna get it? I'm gonna trade this life for fortune and fame. I'll even dye my hair and change my name. I wanna be big rock stars. I'm in the houses driving 15 cars. The girls come easy and the drugs come cheap. But I'll stay skinny cause I just want it. Hang out in the coolest bars. The VIP with the movie stars. The girl digger's gonna wind up there. The Playboy bunny with the bleach blonde hair. Hey, I wanna be a rock star. Oh God, I'm bombing this cover miserably. I had to pause it for a second to cringe at my own shitty singing. So if you know you're gonna bomb the cover, why the fuck do you try? Yeah, that's a good question. Well, we gotta finish the song. Yeah. Hey, I wanna be a rock star. Did you like Elvis without the tassels? So the dirty gods have to be assholes to grab so I can eat my meals for free. On the house. Just my ass with the latest fashion and front door key to the Playboy mansion. They're gonna desert hold the love to blow money for me. So how you gonna do it? I'm gonna trade this life for fortune and fame. I'm gonna cut my hair and change my name. I wanna be big rock stars in a jail-top houses driving 15 cars. The girls come easy and the drugs come cheap. I'm skinny cause we just want it. Hang out in the coolest bars. The VIP with the movie stars. If gold diggers gonna wind up there. Playboy bunny with the bleach blonde hair. Hide out in the private rooms. Today's dictionaries and today's who's who. Do anything with the evil smile. Everybody's got a drug dealer on speed dial. Hey, I wanna be a rock star. I'm gonna sing these songs that offend the censors and put my pills from Pez dispenser. I'm sure singers are waiting on my songs and sing. That's why I don't get them wrong. Well, I just wanna be big rock stars in the top houses driving 15 cars. The girls come easy and the drugs come cheap. Well, I'll stay skinny cause we just want it. Hang out in the coolest bars. So the VIP with the movie stars. So the good gold digger's gonna wind up there. Hey boy bunny with the bleach blonde hair. Hide out in the private rooms with a dictionary and today's who's who. Everything with an evil smile. That's got a drug dealer on speed dial. Hey, I wanna be a rock star. Hey, I wanna be a rock star. Okay, that wasn't too terribly bad. I'm gonna pick one more song to sing, but I'm trying to think of which one I want to do. Because my general rule of thumb when I'm doing vocal covers is if I mess up at least once or twice on a song, I gotta do another one to make up for it. Okay, I bought some Alice in Chains. I know what song I'm going to sing. I'm going to sing Down in a Hole by Alice in Chains. Geico ad. Next time, let's take the stairs. Bury me softly in this room. I keep this part of me from you. Then rains down and here I sit, holding where flowers in a tomb. Down in a hole and I don't know if I can be saved. See my heart now decorated like a grave. Well, you don't understand who they thought I was supposed to be. Look at me now, I'm a man who won't let himself be. Down in a hole, feeling so small. Down in a hole, losing my soul. I'd like to fly, but my wings have been so denied. Fuck, I heard my voice crack while I was trying to do that. God damn it! Down in a hole, and I put all the stones in their place. In the sun, so my tongue has been burned of the taste. I'm guilty of kicking myself in the teeth. I better speak no more of the feelings that's beneath. Down in a hole, feeling so small. Down in a hole, losing my soul. I'd like to fly, but my wings have been so denied. bury me softly in this room. Oh, I wanna be inside of you. I'll give this part of me for you. Oh, I wanna be inside of you. Sun rains down and here I sit, hold the breath for hours of light of you to do. Oh, I wanna be inside, down in a hole, feeling so small, down in a hole, losing my soul, down in a hole, feeling so small, down in a hole, out of control. I'd like to fly. My wings have been so denied. Oh God, that sounded like shit. Why do I do this to my viewers? Shitty covers of awesome songs. Ugh. Well, at least I finished it despite fucking up on it miserably. Well, I gotta do one more fucking song because that was a miserably awful cover of that. Awful cover of that song. Like, there is no justifying that. I'll do a country song that I know I can sing. Is he really gonna sing Whiskey Lullaby again? Yeah, sure, why the fuck not? Both spots in the song. She put him out like the burning end of a midnight cigarette. She broke his heart, spent his whole life trying to forget. Watched him drink his pain away, a little at a time, but he never could get drunk enough to get her off his mind until the night. Put that bottle to his head and pulled the trigger, and finally drank away her memory. Life is short, but this time it was bigger than the strength he had to get up off his knees. Found him with his face down in the pillow, with a note that said, I'll love her till I die. And when we buried him beneath a willow, the angel sang a whiskey lullaby. La 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 na na na, la 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 na na na, la 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 na na na, la 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 la. Rumors flew, but nobody knew how much he blamed himself. for years and years. Tried to hide the whiskey on her breath. She finally drank her pain away, little at a time. But she never could get drunk enough to get him off her mind until the night. Put that bottle to her head and pulled the trigger, and finally drank away his memory. Life is short, but this time it was bigger than the strength she had to get her off her knees. We found her with her face down in the pillow, clinging to his picture for dear life. Laying next to him beneath the willow, while the angels sang a whiskey lullaby. La 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 la, la 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 la. La 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 la, la 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 la. La 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 la, la 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 la. La 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 la, la 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 la. Okay, that cover I did quite nicely. Actually, I don't think it was called a video, like sort of review and vocal covers. Simple enough. Anyway, this is KingCobraJFS with another video. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all later.